Emo Sewall Productions.
What is up, guys? Welcome back to Wrestling Tacos, Wrestler of the Week. I'm Franco, Annie, and today we are joined by previously Drew who is now Drew Dredd.
What's going on, guys? Happy to be here.
We start off with our ice break questions, just to get to know you a little more and break the ice, pretty much. You want to start off?
Yeah. What's your favorite band right now?
Right now, I just listen to like a bit of old music, kind of. I guess you consider that old music, but I listen to a variety of songs, not much particular bands. But if I had to choose one, it would definitely just be Linkin Park. I mean, you can't top. I mean, in my opinion, you can't really top Linkin Park. But there's like a variety. There's so much songs from Linkin Park I just kind of listen to daily still. But yeah, Linkin Park definitely.
That was my scene era in like the 2000s, mid 2000s and early, older. That was literally what I lived on, was Linkin Park, 3 Days Grace, and Papa Roach were like the three main.
Oh, okay. That reminds me of SmackDown versus Raw.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
The weirdest thing you collect?
Ooh.
The weirdest thing I collect? Well, I wouldn't say it's weird, but like I kind of stopped for a little bit, but I would collect a lot of pop figures. They're in my closet. I have like 40 of them, but I don't feel like bringing them all out. Um, I collect. I like wearing hats. Particular like vintage hats, like from like the 80s and 90s. Kind of like I'm a big fan of the rope kind of hats. So yeah, I have a lot. They're pretty much right here to this side, and I have some right here. I have this website I go to, and yeah.
What lines of Funko Pops do you got?
Like characters or shows, or what do you mean?
Yeah, there's like the different TV shows, the wrestling and different lines like Disney and all that.
Oh yeah, it's a variety of everything. I love the Call of Duty series, so like I have like a Captain John Price one that I love. I have a Master Chief one. Like I'm a big fan of Stranger Things, but like I only like Hopper. You know what I mean? So I Major League the movie. I have Wild Thing. Yeah, it's just a lot of stuff. I have a couple ones that are very like rare to me, and I've researched it. So I have like a gold White Ranger Power Ranger one, um, Bubble Fit one, you name it. I mean, I have like Obi-Wan Kenobi ones, Anakin Skywalker. But yeah, it seems like I see like something rare that feel like it's going to be rare in the future. I just get on it instead of it being like $50 a pop. It comes up to $10 when this comes out at first. So yeah.
He's like us when it comes to our holy grails. I have one holy grail we kept out of our whole when we started selling off a lot of ours is an Elvira Chase, and she's a glow in the dark Chase.
Okay.
And
okay.
It's going on
three
years, going on 3-4 years. So it's back there, and every time he's like, "Oh, you gonna sell it?" I was like, "Mm."
Oh no, yeah.
I love Elvira, so that's like one of my favorite Mistress of the Dark. So I have to keep her.
Nice.
Favorite wrestler growing up?
Oh, that's tough because I have like two of them that it's hard for me to choose between them. But yeah, if I had to choose just one, it'll be AJ Styles.
Oof.
I'm not afraid to admit that because like literally when I joined, wrestling, or when I was talking about it a lot growing up, I would never stop talking about AJ Styles. That dude was, the first person I ever watched growing up. And then after that, I know you're a fan of him, Shawn Michaels. So Shawn Michaels was my other one.
See how he said AJ Styles first, and then he went into Shawn.
Yeah.
I love AJ Styles, man. I know. I was into an interview that you did with Chaos Theory, I think, and
Yes.
you were talking about you started watching TNA, which I was like, man, I've never heard anybody say they started watching TNA when they got into wrestling. It's always WWE, WCW, WWF, and all that. But yeah, man, that was a good time to get into it with AJ Styles, Samoa Joe, Daniels, Kazarian.
That's when I used to like, press the record button on the DVR because man, it just I don't know, there's just something about Styles, Daniels, Kazarian, like you just said, Samoa Joe. I can go on and on. Even Matt Morgan, you name it, et cetera, et cetera. Those guys just sparked something. And I got into WWE a little bit later, but yeah, it was definitely TNA.
Yeah, dude, I forgot about Matt Morgan. Matt Morgan's like a mayor, I think, of some city.
What? That's crazy, but
yeah. So today's Valentine's Day when this is going up, but we're already done asking those questions. Next holiday, St. Patty's Day. So what's your go-to drink to celebrate St. Patty's Day?
Oh, now I drink, but I don't like, I don't know if you can cuss on this, but I don't get, shit face. But man, honestly, just a couple of shots of Crown Royal would be pretty good.
All right.
I'm not gonna lie. I'd rather do that than just, chill and just drink for an hour straight. I'd rather just take a couple of shots and enjoy the night.
By chance, have you watched the Leprechaun movie?
Oh, like the originals?
Yeah, the originals.
Oh, dude, growing up, I was like heavily involved with horror movies and like kind of in other people's opinions, like crappy horror movies. And dude, I love Leprechaun. The first one was obviously the OG with Jennifer Aniston, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Second one was good. The third one was all right. It's just the funniest one I've seen. I mean, it's obviously Leprechaun in the Hood. It goes to the
We were talking about it too because we were trying to figure out a good question, and I said, "Okay, well, let me ask him: does the Leprechaun really belong in the Hood, or if it doesn't?" And he's like, "I don't even know if he knows those movies." So I looked at him. I was like,
"Oh no,
man, I love the movies."
Yeah, I get mistaken for that because I'm young, right? I'm like only 22 years old, but I know a lot of movies. And I've seen a lot of movies just because of my cousin was involved with horror, and I would just literally just watch Michael Myers when I was like 5. Like, like I would just watch all those movies, all those, even Tremors. Ever heard of Tremors?
Yeah.
I have it.
Dude, I love those movies.
Yeah. Tremors?
I haven't seen Tremors. No,
Pretty
I have
good.
not.
Wow.
I need
Saw
to
it back
sit
in
down.
school.
What?
Yeah, they let us watch it in school in like a history class.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was weird.
You went to one of those good schools then.
No. we were in the Hood.
Oh, whatever.
Saw a Leprechaun there.
Alrighty. What's your favorite quote you live by?
Favorite quote I live by. That's pretty tough because I love, I follow a lot of social media accounts where they just post random quotes, motivational quotes, and there's just so many. But if I had to choose, there's also a lot I like from Conor McGregor that I love. He's another one of my role models. I don't care what he's been through. He's legit, dude. But man, there's just one. I think it's something like, I'm cocky in prediction. I'm confident in preparation, but I'm always humble, whether it's victory or defeat. That is like, I really love that one because growing up, like if I'm really passionate about something, yes, I've been told I can get a little bit cocky, but like that's because I feel like I can do this. I'm mentally prepared, so that's why that quote really stuck out to me.
I like it. We're gonna to the food questions. I forgot to tell you earlier whenever we started this, but the last question is the most important question, as you know. I'm sure you're already prepared for it. You watched our interviews, but this is the second to last question. What's your favorite type of donut?
Ooh, favorite.
Favorite type of donut. not gonna lie, I kind of forgot about that question. Favorite type of donut? Kind of like in the basic. Like I like the just a chocolate glazed donut. There's sometimes I just get a chocolate glazed donut with like sprinkles on top. Um, but yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, I love Krispy Kreme donuts. Oh my God, they're amazing. Um, it's really sad how I've eaten like I think one day 4, and that was really depressing. But but yeah, just chocolate glaze honestly is fine.
Honestly, every time we go to San Antonio, he knows I have to stop at a Krispy Kreme's like every single time because we don't have one here in Corpus. We had one, but
Oh, what?
didn't make it, so it got closed. And unfortunately, now I have to make either the drive to San Antonio or the drive to like McAllen or Mission in order to get me my donuts. And you know what? It's okay because it makes the trip worthwhile to do that. But next question is the most important question that will either continue the interview or we just shut down the interview now. In-N-Out or Whataburger?
Oh, come on. I mean, I'm not hesitating, but it's easily Whataburger. Easily Whataburger. In-N-Out, I've only had like 3 times since it's been here in San Antonio. And In-N-Out, there was maybe 1 time out of 3 times I was like, all right, that was good. But the other 2 times, it's like the fries were cold or the meat didn't, I don't know, it didn't taste right. But that one particular time, I was like, okay, it's good. But no, Whataburger hands down. You gotta go. The go-to is a patty melt.
Oh,
Patty melt, God, down that thing.
I gotta be in the mood for patty melt though.
I always eat patty melts. It's always either I change it up from a patty melt to like chicken strips. It kind of varies on my day, or we'll get the same thing usually, which is like a double meat. But patty melt's always what I go with.
Patty melt with some spicy ketchup.
Bet. Have you tried the new spicy ketchup that they have?
Yes, I have actually, and I was not gonna lie, I was pretty shocked because kind of tastes the same to me. Not gonna
Really?
lie. It felt like it did, unless I was just like really tired or I didn't care. But I was like, why does this taste the same? I was like, whatever. So I just opened the other like regular black spicy ketchup and I just the same thing. So it's like,
No.
yeah, it's like yeah.
But I honestly, I thought it had a different taste to it. Like it felt a little bit different. Like it didn't feel normal what I'm used to for like already going on like 2-3 years that they've had it. So like when I tried it, I was like, I don't know about this. And I did the same exact thing you did. I just put it aside, opened up the regular spicy ketchup, and I was like, okay, that was fun to dip my fingers in it. And that was pretty much it.
That was it for icebreaker questions. This one's more of a bonus question. 3 wrestlers you would say inspired your character, whether it's your in-ring character or your character character.
I mean, yeah, the first 2 I listed earlier is AJ Styles and Shawn Michaels, and I was a huge fan even before his little, pipe bomb thing. I was a huge fan of Punk's. I don't know what it was. Like as a kid, I just enjoyed his like straight edge society segments. I don't know what it was. Like I'm not saying I enjoyed him shaving people's heads off. It's just I guess I enjoyed his realism.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Instead of like being, I don't know, like being like kind of like a funny character or a normal, I guess, WWE superstar. I just enjoyed his realism.
I was a fan of Punk during the straight edge society stuff. It was always fun seeing him, what he did and everything. I remember, who did he shave? Was it Luke Gallows and then Serena?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Serena Deeb. I enjoyed that character, and then I think I liked him a little bit whenever he was in ECW, but he didn't draw me in fully until the straight edge.
Yeah, most definitely.
Then, of course, his pipe bomb and all that made it more, but...
Oh, yeah. I was a huge mark for his when that happened.
So let's start from the beginning. You said you watched TNA when you were growing up. What got you into it? What made you say you're gonna pursue this?
I mean, yeah, realistically, just watching it nonstop, and then it was one of those things where I was like, I can see myself doing this. It wasn't just a it was kind of like a force. It was forced to happen. Like I just fell in love with it. I wasn't that person, honestly. That I have a brother. I wasn't. We weren't playing play fighting like every other story most people have, where they have a trampoline in the backyard. I never had any of that stuff. It's just I just kept watching it countlessly every night religiously. But uh, that's pretty much it. At the age of around, I think it was like 15, I was like, oh, I'm doing this. Like, because at that time, you have these counselors and your parents and teachers telling, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do for your career? And I would just say wrestling, and it was kind of crickets. Um, but yeah.
Was there like a certain match or a certain person, certain like moment that clicked that I'm doing this for sure?
There was many matches. One of them easily Christopher Daniels versus Samoa Joe and versus AJ Styles.
Oh yeah.
Their triple threat match they had was perfect. And then another one that stood out to me was Shawn Michaels versus Cena at I think it was like 2 weeks after they main evented WrestleMania 23. It was like a Raw, and it was really big match. I think it was overseas. But yeah, there's numerous of matches that really stood out to me. So.
And how'd you come into stumble upon hybrid? Because that's where you got your start, your training.
Yeah. That's funny because when I graduated, it's been 5 years since I graduated. But when I graduated high school 5 years ago, I already made up my mind I was gonna do this. It's just I didn't know where to start. So I did all my research, and around summer of 2017, I came upon Funaki's dojo, because he used to have a dojo here in San Antonio, and I didn't know much about it. I just showed up to some workout place where he worked out. Excuse me. And I emailed him. At the time, he was still traveling. So he even told me straight up, I'm not really going to be here as much, but I can help you train at least once a week. So I was like, damn, once a week? At that time, I was very motivated. I wanted to do more of it pretty much every day. So I did more research, and I went like hard Google, and that's when hybrid came up. It wasn't so much on Google; it was more like Facebook link. So that's where I came across hybrid. It was not the building they're at now. It was just one ring, 5 students, including it was just Chris Marvel, and at the time it was Richie, Ruben Steele, Brandon Weiss, Kiki Vibes, and man, I think that's it. So I joined September, I think it was, of 2017. So I was with those guys from like day one. So I'm very fortunate to be like an OG. So yeah.
That's wild. 2017, 5 students, and to where they're at now, it's absolutely amazing.
I was always under the impression that your class was like Crowley, Casey, Maddie. That's why I thought you had started off with not Richie, Brandon.
Oh no. Yeah, my class was Maddie and David. That was my class, like a small class, whatever. But yeah, I started off with them. I think Brandon had just joined like months before I did. And Keanu was there for like a year, I think, and Richie, he's been there since it opened up. But yeah, we kind of started around the same time, and around early, maybe mid 2018, that's when David kind of joined. I'm trying to remember like when they actually joined, but yeah, my class was Maddie and David, and then later on was Crowley, Casey, Trinidad, Jesse James, Garrison. I don't forget anybody. I think that's it.
Damn.
Hybrid's the place to be, man. Hybrid just produces stars after star.
Oh yeah, that's the way I look at it. There's no, like you just said, there's stardom everywhere that's came out of hybrid. So it's just growing and growing.
It keeps on going and keeps on getting bigger and bigger. Like anytime we talk to anybody that asks us like what our favorite promotions are as of any time our conversations happen, it's usually either our home promotion and then hybrid. Like literally we tell them, if you want a good school to go to hybrid. Like they put on amazing stuff. They really do take the time and dedication to care for their students and give them a platform to set them up for success, which is like absolutely amazing. I mean, this past weekend we went to a hybrid show. When this airs, it will be already, some of their matches will be up on YouTube. And they had former NXT stars, former WWE stars. They had New Japan. I'm missing Ring of Honor. Like they're giving these students, you know, people that been in the ring for so many years, just to give them that kind of practice and prepare themselves for their next step, wherever it may be, which is amazing.
Yeah.
Crazy. So I could be wrong on this, but your first character was Drew who?
Yes.
Okay. How'd you come up with the character, the gimmick, and all that, and the start?
See, that's pretty funny because when I was at Hybrid, 2018, we would have promo classes with Ricardo Rodriguez when he was one of our trainers at the time, and not gonna lie, everybody was like, we just want to just wrestle, but like we needed promo class. No respect to anybody, but we needed promo class. But no, that's where I was very into it. I was like, oh, hell yeah, we can do promo class. Oh, I got this. And I remember one night he was like, all right, tomorrow night we're going to have promo class. I want you to come in with the promo fully ready and character or mood, whatever. Just say what you feel like. I was like, hell yeah. So I went straight punk mode, I went kind of realism mode, dark mode, and I just kept saying who a lot. I didn't intend on saying who a lot. I just kept on saying who a lot. And that's when they were like, you should just call yourself Drew Who. Like, literally, that's how I became Drew Who, because I just kept mentioning who over and over again in my promo. So that's it's pretty anticlimactic story, but like that's how I came up with the name. So I just went with it, honestly.
I thought you were saying your favorite movie was How the Grinch Stole Christmas, and
Stop.
That would have been funny, but nah.
Stop with the Who girl.
Hey, I love the Grinch though. I can quote that movie any day.
So now we know how Drew Who came about. You literally took the meaning new year, new me for for this year. You did a whole, I guess, blackout screen, did loading, and we waited and we waited and we got what we anticipated was honestly the best revamp that I've seen. Drew Dredd is now what you are, and we saw you this past weekend at RCW for their 20th anniversary, and honestly, in the ring, you look good. The gear is like literally like chef's kiss, beautiful. Why the change?
To be honest, like I don't have an actual like lengthy, long answer why. It's just I was just not having fun with the Who character at all. Towards the end of it, I guess you could say. When I started, it was great, but how I came about, I love the 80s vibe, the futuristic vibe, cyberpunk vibe. Never played the video game, but I just love the Blade Runner, the Dredd movie, RoboCop. So I kind of put all those together, basically. And I don't want to get a little serious here, but it seems like November and December was not like the best months of my life, not gonna lie. So I just kind of put like society into this character. So that's where Drew Dredd came about. I've been thinking about this since about, honestly, like the summer of 2021. Been wanting to make a change since then. It's just I didn't know how to. I didn't know when to, and I wanted stuff to happen pretty fast, but things don't work that way. So I just got creative with it, waited, worked out a little bit, um, yeah, just be creative with it, and just basically a big puzzle, put everything together, and here we have Drew Dredd.
Yeah, it works because honestly, like your song, whenever you come out, the music, everything, it feels like you're in like that final boss mode. Like you're going against like the guy that's probably gonna make you like lose your life a couple of times, have to restart the game, but you have it saved. Like,
have to get your older brother.
Yeah, call the older brother to come and play it because you can't beat this boss. Like it's a lot of good stuff. Honestly, I'm excited to see more of it because, like I said, everything's spot on. Like the wait was really, really worth it to see.
Yeah, I appreciate that. It's RCW. I'm beyond grateful and thankful for giving me that opportunity to present the new persona. At the end of the day, I kind of wish I had more time and more, I guess, room, because I have a lot of new stuff that you haven't seen. So I am excited. So whatever next show I'm going to be at, I'm going to take that opportunity and just grab by its throat. So again, I wish there was more time. That's all I got to say.
More time.
Cool. We know we'll know your next show, but one show you're gonna be at is March 5th at Simply Lost. They announced it, but didn't announce it. They put it on their TikTok, but like not on their other platforms. You'll be facing Braxton Hunter.
Yeah.
How are you preparing for that match?
Oh, I'm super hyped. When I found out I was gonna face him, I was like, I put my hands together. I was like, oh, I'm getting ready to steal the show. I really don't care anymore. I'm just here to present my art. I'm here to take over, So me and him are gonna throw it down. It's not one of those, oh, restroom break. Hell no. You better just gotta be ready for it. That's it. Just excited for it.
We were at the first Simply Lost show back in November. They didn't have any restroom breaks on that show besides intermission. All the matches were great. This is their second one, so we're looking forward to it. I'll be making you and Braxton. I'll be making y'all's debut, so it's an important win. Whoever gets the win.
Yeah.
Yes. So they can be undefeated. All I get is W's.
Always have to get those W's. # Drew Dredd Nation is what we're gonna be doing. So Dread Nation, make it a shirt, whatever. It's
25% to you.
Start using that hashtag everywhere now, Dread Nation, and it's gonna work.
I'm definitely gonna be using that. Seriously, 25%.
We'll talk after.
We'll talk.
Well, with the new character and everything, I hope there's like more promos coming. You said you need more time. Hopefully, it seemed like you changed up your in-ring work as well with Drew Dredd. You're more, I have the word in my head. More I can't
Excuse me. What? What?
Is it more aggressive or?
There you go, aggressive. I couldn't fucking
okay.
Yeah, you're more aggressive.
Sorry.
Yeah.
You're more aggressive in the ring, and you took on. You're supposed to take on Luigi Primo, who
I've wanted to see so badly because every time Luigi gets booked somewhere in San Antonio, whether it be a hybrid show or RCW, I never make it. So I'm like, man. And once he told me we're going to RCW, I was like, oh, fuck yes. I get to see two people that I've been dying to see. And then it happened. I was like, well, at least I'm still not disappointed because I still get Drew Dredd in this. So I'm okay with that. But, man.
You took on Jet Black, though. How was that, man?
It was great. Jet Black, he's all right. But I was just there for Luigi, man. Again, I was gonna have my statement made either way who I was gonna face, but I was really, focused on releasing my statement to Luigi Primo. Dude, we had, honestly, we had some great times tagging. We got some wins. I mean, because I got the pinfalls. I did previous stuff to the wrestlers for him to get the pinfall. It's whatever. But yeah, all he cared about was pizza dough. I wanted to win some championships, man. He's over here like, no, my dough needs more attention. I'm like, I don't know. He's y'all's favorite, but hey, he just needed some.
I just wanted to see him.
He needed some adjustments on February 6th, and it just shows that he's scared. He's just scared, honestly. If he wasn't scared, he would have showed up, right? So.
Yeah. Well, maybe the March 6th show. Maybe.
Maybe.
Or maybe WrestleMania weekend. We may not know. He may pop up his head somewhere. We'll find out. Yeah.
Hopefully get booked WrestleMania weekend as well. That weekend's looking crazy. RCW's over there, Hybrid, GCWA.
New Texas Pro. We got the Ghouls Night Out, Mecha Wolf's whole promotion or band, whatever is going on. What else is there? There's WrestleMania, but no one wants to go to that, The show is independent shows going on around it. There's GCW as well too. Oh my God, like there's a lot going on that weekend, so maybe we'll see a lot of the Dredd going on in these promotions.
I'm very open to WrestleMania weekend. That's one of my goals right now, is trying to get on as many shows as I can around WrestleMania weekend, not just one show or two shows. No, as many as I can, because it's a big deal. It's like it's like everybody's WrestleMania. I mean, obviously, like he just said, nobody wants to go to WrestleMania. But yeah, that's just one of the goals right now. It's just have fun at WrestleMania weekend.
Yeah, absolutely.
Are you by chance booked at a show already?
No, I'm actually not. So that's why I'm open to whoever.
Oh, I think you gotta make a generic post taking bookings for Mania weekend, or make something that's not generic.
Make a good ass promo and tag the promotions that you want to go, and then use the hashtag Dredd Nation.
Yep.
It'll work. I feel like, they're not seeing what we're seeing, and when they do, they'll realize, oh shit, I need them every booking, I need them every show, and it's gonna be fucking wild, like crazy ass shit. Excuse my language, but it's crazy ass shit.
No, for sure.
Before we end the interview, we have two last questions. One of them, what was your favorite moment of the Drew Who character, whether it was a match, promo, or anything?
Favorite moment. Wow. I think getting my first "This is awesome" chant. Or "Holy shit" chant. I got those two in one match, and that was awesome. And I think it was a triple threat, and it was just, an awesome spot, and everybody was losing their minds. It was up with Atlas Wrestling Promotion, AWP in Uvalde, and dude, at that moment, I was like, just taking it all in, because I've always dreamed about hearing those chants, or I don't even care like if it's like, this is boring. I just want to hear a chant. So to have that that reaction, and hearing it looking up into the lights like dead, and you just hear that reaction, I'm like, all right, this is awesome. So that was honestly an awesome moment for me.
What was the match?
It was myself versus Pac Ortega versus Chip Garrison.
Yeah, check it out.
Nice.
Our YouTube channel, so check it on there.
Yeah, nice triple threat match.
I think this is awesome. I think chants are really underrated. I don't hear wrestlers talk about them. I know at Hybrid this past Friday, what match were they chanting? This is awesome. Oh, Johnny Rocket versus Chase Owens.
Oh yeah, that when they got the "This is awesome" chant, and
both these wrestlers, what they were saying, but both these guys.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that wasn't my first chant. Like, this is awesome. That's obviously happened numerous of times. It's just that one stuck out the most because it was just super loud.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't even hear myself think or the referee talk. But I was like, I don't know what's going on. I can't hear shit besides like them chanting that. So that's why it stuck out to me, because it was just like speakers in my ears. So.
But yeah, the chants are very like underrated. Like a lot of the wrestlers really, I mean, it gives them like that motivation to get back up and do their shit and keep.
Oh yeah.
Like a lot of y'all guys, I mean, a lot of them don't really talk about it as much, but it's good because I mean, some of these shows that we go to, it's either like a very dead crowd or we're trying to keep the hype up. Hybrid's one of them that's like really high up there. And then I always bring it up as local wrestling. If you've ever been or ever decide to go to a show, that crowd is fucking wild, even though they're fucking high or fucking drunk. It's one of the two or both. Their crowd is super crazy. And then it's Hybrid and then GCWA, and like a lot of them go like super fucking hard.
Yes.
And there was a show that we always talk about. Well, GCWA is when either Richie would come out or Marvel come out, and you hear them booing and yelling at him. And he always says that is what brought him back into doing all of this stuff. Because, like, damn, the heat you can get, man, it's wild.
When I first started going heel, because I was face for a very long time, and I've always wanted to be heel. Maybe that's why I'm really confident in this, new persona, because I've always wanted to be this person. And the first time I was able to be heel, I had so much fun with it, and people hated me in Uvalde. Oh my God. I was like, okay, I did a good job. It was against Trinidad, and oh my! First of all, Trinidad, I was like, dude, you have nothing to worry about. And people loved him. Oh my God, I had to do a promo before our match, like an open challenge thing, like I did Sunday, and I couldn't. It reminded me of that Roman segment after he beat Undertaker at WrestleMania. I legit would go like this, boo, boo. I'm like, I can't even say one word. I was like, damn. I was like, you know what? Bring out Trinidad and his music hit. I did like maybe 2 words. I couldn't even say anything.
All you need to say is open challenge. That's it.
Open challenge.
All right, that's it.
Bring it on. Yeah. That's it.
Just cut the BS and here's the open challenge.
Damn. So we're winding down now. We're going into our final question, and it's always a heart wrencher because it usually catches you guys off guard because it's not a question that's really always asked. So what's the legacy you want to leave behind inside or outside of the ring?
That is a hard-hitting question. What do I want to leave behind? Man. Honestly, I just want, is this like wrestling related or just any?
Either or.
Okay.
What do you want to take it?
I just want to leave that I had a great personality. Over this past year, I've really changed personality, I believe. So that's what I want to leave behind, that, because again, not everybody's perfect in this world, but I just want to leave behind that I'm a true down-to-earth person if you really get to know me. So that's, on the real, that's what I want to leave behind. And yes, wrestling standpoint, yes, that too. Because a lot of wrestlers, I've met a lot of wrestlers that are just plain dicks. But wrestling standpoint, dude, I just want to be the best. I'm not trying to be nice about it. I just want to leave a legacy that I was the best and I am the best. So.
When you said that, I was thinking of the song, "You're the best around."
Oh, man.
No one's gonna ever break me down.
I should have just said that. You know, just cut it and it would just go back to around.
Yeah,
Yeah, I did it.
Oh, man. But this is a fun one. This is one for the books for sure. Go ahead and plug in your socials and where you're actually going to be for promotions, your shows coming up.
Okay. All my social medias at Drew Dredd. Twitter is _@ Drew Dredd. Facebook, I have a Facebook page, Drew Dredd. We'll be at future promotions like Puro Pincho Wrestling, which is PPW, Atlas Professional Wrestling, AWP, RCW. That's pretty much it right now. You know, I'm still in the grind. So you can also look for booking arrangements at loadingdrewdredd.gmail.com. But yeah, it's been fun, guys.
You'll be at Simply Lost, like we said, March 5th. And I think that PPW is April 23rd, I believe.
April 23rd.
April 23rd, yeah.
There's a lot of shows going on that day.
Yeah, we should be there. Hopefully that's in Kingsville, which is like a 20-30 minute drive.
20-30 minute drive. Easy.
Hopefully we see you. I know there's a show, Atlas Wrestling Promotion. Yeah, 19, which is a Saturday, I think.
Yeah.
I know Jesse James making his debut there. They have announced a few matches. We're looking forward to that. Maybe they'll have a Drew Dredd statement made. Maybe not. You're not on the card, but we'll see.
Well, you may never know. He shows up whenever, whatever time.
To face whoever. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Thanks for being on, man. We greatly appreciate it. Like, share, subscribe, all that fun stuff down below. Stuff up here, whatever. And we'll catch you guys next time. Peace, love, tacos.
Bye.
Peace.